So, a few days ago, I had the brilliant idea of asking people, hey, what are your Genshin hot takes? And I'm rather curious of them, so I decided to make a video of it, and here we are. Let's dive into some controversy, maybe? Let's see what the first one is. Game is too easy. Combat is not varied enough. Dialogue is too much. Free Primo Gems way too tiny compared to other games. Climbing takes way too long with max stamina and buffs. Not enough lollies. I don't really see a problem with the game being too easy, considering it's just meant to be a very relaxed game other than the Spiral Abyss. I do agree that the combat could be a little too varied. I don't think the dialogue is too much, I just think there's a little too much filler in it, so to speak. I do agree that the free Primo Gems are way too tiny. Sometimes I forget how much Primo Gems I have, but it's mostly because of the $5 monthly. I do agree that climbing can take too long. That's one of the reasons that I actually have Kazuha and Wanderer to help ease that. And I think there's a good amount of lollies. Honkai Impact is better. Where's the lie? That's not controversial, it's just fact. And I even commented, where's the lie? Amber is fun and has a nice butt. She do be having that booty. Why is Alice allowed to marry and have a kid when someone else has to retire for the same reason? I can't exactly answer that. I only know the lore of Genshin from the cutscenes I see. There is no meta, there is only your favorite characters. I would agree. Especially... Okay, editor, you can really clown on me for this, but for the longest time, I thought you can only get the stars in Spiral Abyss on the floors through one consecutive run. I never realized that you can get 3 stars on one floor, 2 stars on the next section, and that section will still count on a repeat playthrough. So for the longest time, I've been doing it where, yeah, I've been doing it badly. Alright, let's continue. Some of the bad characters aren't actually bad. People just follow what the meta players say without giving the character a chance. Kinda, sorta, depends on the character. Venti is bae. Venti is pretty cute. Dia is good, not amazing, but usable. Glad she's gonna be standard. I am glad she's gonna be in the standard banner, but I would say Dia could use some buffing, and Hoyoverse is actually planning on buffing her from what some notes say. Genshin is mid at best. Ooh! With gameplay inspired by Breath of the Wild, and doing well as you get a thrill from gambling for hot anime waifu. Look, I don't know about you, but I don't get a thrill from gambling.
Are you sure about that?
Flashback.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Yes! We can go for the weapon banner. Yes! Oh!
End of flashback.
Honestly, probably should have stayed a mobile/PC game. Why do you say that? I mean, it's on PS4. I don't see an issue with that. In fact, if it wasn't for PS4, I couldn't be able to play with my friend Noir. The gacha system and constant stream of updates doesn't really work for consoles. I would actually have to ask my friend Noir about that, but I disagree. Save for exceptions you can count in one hand. Female character designs are the worst in any gacha ever. Editor, you've seen a lot of gacha games. Would you say that's true, or is it just okay compared to other designs? That the community is so down bad for these characters is proof that they're so deprived of the sight of the female body. They get all hot and bothered, even by an exposed ankle. Look, I'm the queen of down bad, but I don't really get what you're saying. I'm trying to think. No, there's only one character I'm like really down bad for, character design wise, and that's Yaimiko. But I blame Tamamo for that one. Nahida is an overrated character, and Dendro is a crappy element as a whole. Joke. You better be joking, especially about Nahida. Amber is dumbass, and how people find her attractive is beyond. How is she dumb? I've never seen an instance where she's dumb, and I think she's cute. Ooh, this one's a little spicy. Skin color doesn't matter. A slight skin tone difference should matter. Also, lighting and drawing should be taught in American schools. I'm guessing that's talking about all the recent controversy Genshin artists have gone through for color. It's just like, look, if the art looks good, I don't care how it looks. Meta does exist in Genshin, just like in most games. I really like Yaimiko. I'm gonna zap you for that. Or Kale as character. Oh boy, Josh is not gonna like that one. There are some bad characters in Genshin, and I think Heizo is pretty generic design-wise. I would say that Heizo's character design is kind of generic. Wuthering Waves is better. Editor, what the heck is that? Sumeru is too huge. I actually don't see that as a negative. I love exploring in Genshin. It's my favorite thing about it. Genshin's not really that fun, to be honest. I do enjoy it, but it's not something I religiously consume. The Shield, Big, Hilichurls, and the Ice Fatui agent are the worst designed enemies in the whole game. Honestly, I would disagree on the Big Hilichurls part, but the Ice Fatui agent with that Cryo Shield, yeah, they're pretty damn annoying. Cannot have a functional team unless you have been playing since launch, or unless you whale your way out. I would actually disagree with that. It's definitely possible to make really strong teams work, even if you are free to play. It's definitely still possible to beat everything the game throws at you. You may struggle a bit in the Spiral Abyss, but now that I know you don't have to complete floor 12 in one run and can just do multiple runs, I would actually disagree with that. Before, if I didn't know that, I would say that's one point of contention. Stop hyping up Bennett as this godsend support. I mean, he kinda deserves it. Really good, I mean, his ult heals everyone, especially with later constellations, and it boosts their attack dramatically. Honestly, he's the best support in the game, I would say. Fictional characters cannot consent. The Genshin Phantom needs to stop being sex negative. I would actually agree with that. People take shipping and such way too far. Just let people have fun. You should receive a C1 of each character through regular gameplay, and then have to do the gacha to boost them after that. That's interesting. I would like something like that, but MiHoYo would definitely make less money, so that's why they don't do that. The Tui enemies suck dick and should have their shields nerfed. Some of their shields are pretty annoying. Geo compasses should be remade to work more like the Oculus finding items. I'm not sure about that because I haven't had to hunt for treasure for a long time in Liyue, so I don't remember that being a problem. Alright, Vert. Bennett C6 is actually good. Alright, I actually did recently C6 my Bennett, and I do have to agree, he's pretty dang good. And he doesn't really mess up a lot of teams as much as everyone says. Especially now with Mika coming out and helping physical. I think team concepts are trash. The team I run works well and it doesn't even make sense. Ito, Yelan, Nahida, and Yai Miko is my team. Now I can actually see that working because Nahida, you just pop her E. Yai Miko, pop her E. Yelan, you have to worry about energy recharge and Ito's energy recharge, but then everything just kind of dies after that. If it works, it works. Also, Noelle and Bennett are horrid character. Really? I don't agree with that one. Paimon is cute. Yeah, I do like Paimon. If it didn't take real money to get heroes, it would be an amazing game. Yeah, but I will say, compared to some other gachas, its pity system is at least better than most. I don't have any hot takes. I have a few gripes with the game, yet it doesn't hinder my experience. All can I say, its positives overwhelms its negatives. Yeah, that's a nice take. I heavily prefer Kale's broken design with the bandages, and I wish we got her like that. I mean, probably be good for a costume, but I think everyone would prefer to see her happy. I got bored of it, so I stopped playing. I mean, okay. D-Luke is, daddy. I'm sorry, but Zhongli is daddy. Moving on. The game is player versus environment and story driven, so all your cool 6 million damage bursts in Spiral Abyss means nothing at all, and all it does is the game can be done with what the game gives you for free. Yeah, it can. That's why there are a lot of free-to-plays. Raiden is lame. Hey, I have my C2 Raiden. You take that back. Alright, let's check out the quote retweets before we end this. It is mid. That's a normal take. I'm pissed off with Mika's character design. Oh boy. They hyped this character up to be polearm character. Honestly, I was chill with it. It seemed great, but no. They made this Shota a catalyst with a effing burst that gives him a damn polearm. I mean, maybe one day they'll make a new weapon. I just wish Mika was a little better than he actually is, and that you didn't have to get him C6 for him to outperform some other supports. All the characters in this game are decent and aren't a bunch of nene babies that can't do damage. Actually build your characters, you idiot. Ganyu isn't better than Amber. No, Ganyu is clearly better than Amber. Amber's charge shot doesn't even come close to the amount of damage Ganyu does. Nor is Yoimiya. No. Amber needs a buff, and she actually is one of the worst characters gameplay-wise. But apparently she's really good in the manga. Thank you all so much for listening to this, and if you want to see more videos like this, consider leaving a comment down below and tell me what you would like to see next. And make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell, because that bell will tell you when notifications come. And I'll see you all next time with my next video. This has been Dawn. Bye!